Hello all, welcome back to Geek, Feng Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Sellers Jr. Shout out to our friends at Chaotic Good Brewing here in Castle Mantorville, under pressure in Golden Valley, south by southeast and beautiful Pine Island. If you're not in our area, check for venues near you and yours. Family, pet, kid, fun, friendly entertainment for all. Whether you bring them or find them there, or you're home limbering up for doing some yoga on Sundays at Chaotic Good here in Castle Mantorville, where you're not judged if you drink before, during, or after. Although we want to see how you drink during yoga just to know it can be done. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, and of course this channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, sign the bell, and commentary, both good, bad, or indifferent. I was watching What We Do in the Shadows while I was playing, and they dealt with trolls. Turns out the troll was actually a troll, and so now I can't help picturing trolls as trolls. And they sent the vampire that bores people to death. Instead of drinking blood, he sucks the energy out of them. It was funny. Ran into two weird situations yesterday.
What do you have today?
And I only say weird because it may or may not have involved layering. But when I'm out doing stuff and I see other people that might be in peril, I'll go help rescue them as best I can. I've taken on gold dragons in the past. Anyway, I was on my horde hunter. I was taking out what I've actually called the cold core hunters. They're mounted warriors. And I worked my way in. There's this other player taking, I don't know what class he was. Anyway, he was taking on one of them. I cleared out two because as a hunter, I've learned to play a hunter like a rogue where you sneak in and pick them off. So I went, got what I was supposed to get, and I went up and mined a node. He was fighting in the background, and I didn't pay attention because they were all dead, except for that one, and he was fighting it. And so I left, and I went and turned the quest in, picked up my quest, and swam out to an island. So I was way out and cleared most of the island. He whispers to me, asks me why I ran off, and he almost died. What struck me as odd was like so long after that, it took me a minute to think about what he was talking about. And I said, they don't remember leaving anybody. And he said, well, it was respawns. Well, in hardcore, particularly more so than anything, people will underplay the area they're in. Meaning if it's a level 12 area, they're level 10, pushing the limit. Because in Care Bear, which is opposite of hardcore, meaning you can die and resurrect and whatever, you can get away with playing haphazardly. Hardcore, you can't. You shouldn't. People do who don't know better. But if you've seen me playing, you know that I try to stay ahead of the curve as best I can in areas. And even when I go into playing Care Bear, because I played hardcore in Diablo 2 for so long, I like to say I play and think like a hardcore player. And anyway, I talked to him or chatted with him and sent him a link to my webpage, or my channel, I should say. And told him, I said, as far as I saw, you were not in the problem. Well, I think what happens is people assume there's crutches where they can go where other people are and rely on a team effort when they're not ready to be where they're at. And the other thing that got to me was that it was so long after it, so I went back and watched my video. I told him to, so I posted a video to watch. So I went back and looked, and I didn't see. I mean, if you can't take on one of those cold cores by yourself, you shouldn't be there. I'm sorry. He wasn't a silver dragon. I checked. There's three of them. I killed two of them. Got what I did. And the only thing that we both agreed it must have been what happened is the layering. For those unfamiliar with it, Blizzard introduced a thing called layering to help with the servers. When you have multiple people in the same area, they can overload the gaming whatever. So you can't tell when you're in your own layer, other than you don't see other people somewhere maybe, or see stuff that is not what you're expecting. So, for example, I've run into it, and sadly, I've never had it on camera. So it's always one of those things, yeah, it's like the Loch Ness Monster. You can say you've seen it, but until you've seen Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster and got it on film. Well, anyway, what typically has happened in my experience, I went into a cave where everything was dead because people had just cleared it, and I was going in as they were coming out. And all of a sudden, everything came back alive because the two of us separated, and what I had... Where is this gizmo? And when we separated layers, my layer became a fresh layer. Theirs have been... Anyway, it confused me because normally in a situation, well, later on, I went and I was waiting for this quest thing to spawn, and a guy came running up, and I didn't think to initially invite him because I wasn't sure what he was doing, and then the boss appeared, he started fighting, so I asked for an invite. He rudely said, you know, hardcore is a solo game. And I said, no, it's not. You can see the interaction in the video. I was not amused. And anyway, it's one of those things. Well, when I posted the video, I come in and I usually go and I like the video myself. So at least I have one like. I appreciate any and all likes, by the way. And somehow it wasn't disliked, but somehow it was met with, because usually if you have a like and no dislikes, it's 100%. Well, it's 50%. And I said, well, that must mean it was disliked. So the only thing I can think of is a person went in and disliked the video and then undid the dislike, but it keeps it recorded. It's like, yeah, I bet it was one of those two individuals. The one knew about the channel, the other one didn't. I can't tell. So this goes to show trolls. And now all whenever that happens, I think of the trolls from what we do in the shadows. But as we started out with here, say hello to our friends at Chaotic Good Brewing here in Cass and Matterville, south by southeast in beautiful Pine Island, and Under Pressure in Golden Valley, or other venues in your area where you and your family and pets can go enjoy, or you can find them there. If they're there and you're not, it's because you're home limbering up for yoga here in Cass and Matterville on Sundays. We don't judge if you drink before, during, and or after. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, and this channel. We appreciate every like, subscribe, setting a bell, and commentary, good, better, and different. You know, if you don't like something, let me know. It helps the algorithm. Anyway, have a good one. See you in the next video.